1, 2, 3, let's go.
Wednesday afternoon, hoping you will tune into our show. It's hosted by Cuz.
Welcome back to the Alien Spaceship Talkshow podcast. And in case you're just joining us, you're listening to the Alien Spaceship Talkshow podcast with Emmy Hikins and Trevor Gear.
These extreme cases, there's something that we just don't perceive, we don't understand happens. And maybe that's something that is the beautiful part of it. We will never understand everything that goes on in this life that we have. Let me tell you another one while we've still got a bit of time.
Yeah.
Anthony Hopkins, the actor, you've heard of him before.
Yeah.
Well, he was cast in a play, in a film, not a play, a film. And it was called, based on a book called The Girl from Petrovka by somebody called George Pfeiffer. Now, he was cast in this role and he wanted to find this book, a very rare book in the event, so he could research the role he had. Obviously, it was a leading role in this film. Well, he searched in many London bookshops and elsewhere, couldn't find it anywhere. Searched for months, couldn't find it anywhere. The film was scheduled to start the following year in Vienna, I think it was. So he thought, well, I'll have to just do my best without finding the basis of the film. Well, he happened to be, again, this is a verified story. It was actually in The Guardian at the time. And this was in the early 70s, 1970s. He found himself one day in Leicester Square Underground Station. And he sat on a bench. And I remind you, this is authenticated, verified facts. He looked along the bench and there was a book. Now I'll ask you, Cuz, what do you think that book was? It was The Girl from Petrovka. Yeah. And he opened it. He couldn't believe this. He couldn't believe it. And there were lots of annotations, handwritten annotations in some of the margins, all through the book. And of course, he was elated about this because he could then read and research this book, which came to him in some strange way. Well, 2 years later, or late the following year, he was filming in Vienna, and he actually met the author, George Pfeiffer. And George mentioned to Hopkins that he had actually lost his only he'd lent his only copy of the book to a friend in London, and the friend had lost it. Well, Hopkins showed him, when he got the book, he showed him the book. And you know what? All those annotations were George Pfeiffer's annotations on his only copy of that book. Now, what are the odds of this happening? And of course, the film was made, etc., and it had great success. But looking for a rare book, you sit on a station at a place and time. An hour later, someone else might have picked that book up, and how did it get there in the first place? Yeah, they'll never know. But what do you think? I mean, this is a fact. These are all factual stories, like the two Jims, like the cannibalism. How do we begin to get our heads around something like this?
Yeah.
Any ideas?
Well, it just makes you wonder if there is more out there. How many more coincidences of that sort is out there that people just don't talk about, or they don't have the platform to talk about it. And it's a mystery. It's a really big mystery. The things that happen in the world is beyond the human comprehension. There's no way you could know the answer to that.
No, and for my part, I agree with you totally. But I take the view, and I always have taken the view, that in life, some things are meant to happen. Some things are destined, whether it's from nature, from God, from a creator, or some things are just meant to happen. And very often you can look back and say, yeah, thank goodness that did happen. I mean, we may look at war stories, how, I don't know, how this country apparently could easily have been invaded by Hitler, but he chose not to in ways that were never really understood. And so, you know, the world, or the Europe was saved from domination, total domination by the Germans in that situation. But some things I think are just meant to happen. Whether we will ever be part of that kind of process ourselves, I suspect we will. You know, we do cross paths with people and with situations which seem totally random, but probably are not.
Wow.
So that's the first part one of coincidences. We've got plenty more to look at next time.
Wow, I'm looking forward to part 2 now, because these are really mind-blowing accounts of things that you can't really explain. How do you explain that? It's impossible. Anyway, so
Absolutely.
This is all we've got time for on the Alien Spaceship. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. We really enjoyed it. Coincidences. Join us again for part 2 next week. I've been Emmy Hikins, and you've been listening to. I've been Emmy Hikins, and he calls me Cos. Yeah.
And I'm Trevor Gear, and he calls me Bruv.
And it's a goodbye from me.
Goodbye from me too.
Oh dear me.
This has been a Deepstuff Radio podcast. For Deepstuff Records. We all have a lovely show.
The Alien Spaceship Talkshow podcast is looking for sponsors.
So join us.
If you're a company out there looking to spread the word about the products and services you provide, please get in touch with Deepstuff Radio Podcast on info@deepstuffrecords.com, or to use the contact form on our website to contact us, please visit radio.deepstuffrecords.com. Also, if you're looking to get involved on the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast, reach out via our Deepstuff Radio Facebook page. Thank you.
Say hello to old Mimi, Dr. Gladys and Rose, 3 beautiful ladies who join us on our shows. There's one other bro, sometimes joins us on the show. His contribution's thoughtful and smart.